Hey, I got kicked out of the gym today. Damn, man. So here's the deal. All right, I was just doing my workout, minding my own business. After every set, I do a lap around the gym. I just go take a walk. It's kind of like my rest period, but I like to be active. I don't like to just stand there. So I walk around the whole gym. So I walk around the whole gym, I do a lap, and I come back and I do my set. So one of the employees there that works at the front desk, he goes and he fills up a paper towel holder on the other side of the gym. So I do my set. I'm walking around the gym, and as he's walking towards me, I'm walking as well, and we're about to cross paths. And he's got his arm in the air, like exactly like this. He's got his arm in the air, and he's fixing his hat, and he's taking his hat off, and he put it back on his head. And as he's walking past me, he keeps his elbow out, bumps me on my shoulder, and I look back at him, and he doesn't look back. He keeps walking, and I look back, and I see that he doesn't look back, and I just laugh. I go, oh, okay. That was intentional. Usually if someone bumps into someone, they're like, oh, hey, my bad, man. Like, sorry. But this wasn't the case. And the thing is, like, I'm not surprised because there's been underlying feelings with this person and me at the gym for whatever reason. Unfortunately, he hasn't evolved himself enough to be at peace. He's all in his ego for some reason. I didn't do anything to him. Just one day to the next, we used to say hi to each other when I would check in at the front. I would just say what's up, and he'd say what's up. And then one day the next, I'd say what's up, and he wouldn't say anything. And I would just carry on, and I'd be like, oh, that was weird. Wonder if he's going through something or dealing with something, whatever it is. And that kept happening like the next 2 days. And I was like, well, if he's not going to say what's up, then I'm not going to say what's up. So whatever. And so that's been building over time, over like the last month or two. And then this situation happened today, and I was like, oh, it's intentional. It's intentional. So I'm walking around the gym after that happened, and like I'm finishing the loop, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go say what's up to him. Because that's not cool. Like, I don't approve of that behavior and to carry yourself in that manner. That's ridiculous. It's childish. So I walk around the gym. I'm like, I'm going to go say what's up to him. I'm going to go tell him what's up. So I go to the front desk and I go, what's up, bro? You bumped into me over there. Like, what's the problem? He's like, oh, no, I was just fixing my hat. You bumped into me. I was like, dude, we're not going to do this. I'm like, I know that was intentional. I told him energy doesn't lie. Like, I've been feeling this. And I know that you have a problem. I don't have a problem, but you have the problem. So what's the problem? He goes, oh, no problem. He goes, what's your number? I can write you a check right now. He's like, if you want to have a problem, we can go, we can have a problem. And I'm like, okay. Like, I said, I don't have a problem. Just one day to the next, it was you ignoring me. Like, what happened? Did I do something to you? And he's like, I can write you a check right now. What's your number? I'm like, if that's what you want to do. And he's like, what's your number? And I wouldn't answer him. And I go, what's wrong, dude? Like, did I do something to you? Like, what happened? And I'm just smiling at him. And he's super aggravated, very anxious, very stressed out. And I'm like, what happened? Like, why is there a problem? And the thing is that he knows, I know, he's just not going to say it. And that's the thing is like, people are triggered by your energy. They can't even deny it. Like it's energy. It's subconscious. So he starts looking it up in the computer and I could tell the look in his eyes that he is so nervous, just panicking. And I'm like, wow, like this is crazy right now. Like I didn't even do anything to this guy. And he's literally tripping that hard because of my energy. Wow. So one of the other guys that works there is like, oh, it's a pretty big accusation. You got to be certain. I'm like, dude, I'm certain. Like, you don't walk by someone and accidentally bump into them and don't even say anything. Like, it's intentional. And so he looks up the number and he's like, you can go grab your stuff. You know, you can go grab your stuff and you can head out. I go, well, I'm going to go finish my workout and then I'll leave. And he's like, no, you're going to grab your stuff and you're out. You're done. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, all right. So I go back, I hit another set. One of the guys comes over. He's like, all right, come on, like, let's go. And I'm like, all right. And as I'm walking out, I see the guy at the front desk and I just look at him and he's looking at me and he's just like, got like this cold stare and he's looking at me because he knows that I'm going to say something or he's looking to me for the answer. And I just go, hey, I wish you all the best, man. And I walk out. And I was at peace with everything. The whole process, I was at peace. I wasn't tripping at all. I wasn't aggravated. Nothing. I was just like, hey, if you want to do that, go ahead. And here's the crazy part. Is that yesterday, I was thinking in my mind, these feelings were coming over me of like, hey, I'm kind of over that gym. Like, I kind of want to change gyms. I want, just want to change up the scene. I don't know where life's going to take me, but, I know I have that membership for a couple more months until it expires or I renew. And then at that point, I already decided yesterday, I was like, I'm not going to go back to that gym after the membership renews or after it expires. And then that situation happened today. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that's God. Like, you can't attribute it to anything else. Like, synchronicity, coincidence, whatever you want to call it, it's alignment. When you are aligned, things will align. And this is what I'm saying. That literally happened because of what I was feeling yesterday. And it's moving me in a different direction. That God is moving me in orchestrating it. So I'm trusting all of it. And I'm at peace with all of it. I'm like, oh, okay. I didn't say anything foul to anyone. I didn't get in my ego. I didn't get frustrated. I didn't have anxiety. I was just like in the moment. And I'm like, hey, if that's what you want to do. Like, I was at peace with all of it. I wasn't trying to fight anything. I wasn't trying to force anything. And the whole moral of the story is when you are aligned, you're at peace. When you are aligned, God's able to move through you and align you with the outcome that you desire, with the life that you desire, with the version of you that you desire. This is all it comes down to, is you literally getting in alignment with Him. Because I'm telling you right now, He is the one and only power. And when you understand that He is the one and only power and that He has a plan for you, now you know that you need to get the fuck out of the way. You need to remove your ego. You need to remove the vices. You need to instill discipline. You need to have this structure, this daily system, these daily habits, this daily process that aligns you with Him so that you can become the version of you that you want to be and that He can move through you and use you for the purpose that He has for you. Because this is what I'm telling you. This is moving me in a different direction. And I know I'm with Him. That's why I'm at peace, is because I know He's moving through me and orchestrating all of it. And you need to find Him. Because I'm telling you right now, the sooner that you find Him, the greater your life becomes. Because this power is always for expansion and forward expression. Never for disintegration. When you're in your ego, you're dying. It's grow or die. Align with this power, elevate your life, and step into who He created you to be.